All right, what's going on, everybody? It's the Man, the Legend Beast of Subbrow 16 here, and today EA done goofed. They done messed up, or maybe this is part of the server maintenance or whatever the case may be. As you guys see here on screen, as I'm going through the abilities, you see that some abilities, there's some new abilities, that are kind of expensive now. Not all of us may have 999,999,999 training, but what this does allow us to do is to see what abilities these cards will get later on in the future, not what tier, because there's a whole bunch of... First of all, that QB playmaker looks glitchy. Giving all receivers playmaker? Yeah, my god. But, and then, hold up, before I even continue, look at this! Bruh. If I get stiff-armed into the dirt by Patrick Mahomes, I'm going to lose it, bro. Like, imagine Patrick Mahomes scrambling with the escape artist and then just putting your face into the dirt. But no, seriously, what this allows us to see is what abilities, certain players can get into the future. Now, I don't know if this is part of the server maintenance or if they're trying to do something really like glitchy, like maybe lower the requirements for some of these abilities, or I'm not really sure. I doubt it, but for the most part, as you see here, I was able to get jukebox on Marcus Allen as tier 1. He was not able to do that yesterday. You see outside grew, inside zone grew, that's gonna be a lot later on. I was even able to place armbar as his tier 3 today. Some of these abilities you can actually buy. Like, I bought identifier for Patrick Mahomes as his tier 3. I'm not sure if I was supposed to be able to do that, but regardless, let's hope EA doesn't, they don't cheat. They don't cheat us. They don't hoe us, bro. I'm just hoping. But I think this is really useful for seeing what abilities certain archetypes can get later on. Now, it does vary between archetypes. Like, the abilities that Torrey Holt gets later on are not the same as the ones that Tyreek Hill gets later on. Which is good, because archetypes should mean something. They don't mean too much, in the grand scheme of things, because a lot of the abilities are very similar. But some of the biggest differences come between the tight ends and some of the linemen. You see freaking George Kittle. He has all the receiving abilities for tight ends. But when I look at Delaney Walker, he actually has a lot of blocking ones, a lot of lineman abilities, which I think is actually really dope. The lineman abilities haven't been added yet, so that's probably what they're doing. Probably going to go ahead and patch those in. But when you take a look at this Delaney Walker, you see that he gets things like Secure Protector. He gets Armbar. He gets, I think he even gets Bruiser, which... If you had like a really beefy tight end, you can like create some really fun gameplay with it. I think, in my opinion, I think Bruiser and Armbar are really glitchy. I mean, ask Jim Brown. I mean, I'm pretty sure we've all been on the receiving end of a Jim Brown. It's not fun. It really isn't fun. But I went ahead and tested some of these abilities in game. They do work. Armbar does work on Marcus Allen, and so does Jukebox. I haven't tested Identifier because I didn't want to go play online while all this server stuff was going on. But you see here, you see Fletcher Cox, he was also able to get Power Specialist if you move to his tier 2, which I thought was pretty dope. But they've since fixed it. At the time of me recording this audio, I went to go double check, and they removed these abilities. But I have them on screen for you guys to see that Pass Rush Elite and Edge Threat Elite, those abilities are going to be dominant, bro. Like, I feel it. Like, I feel like linemen, we really might have to upgrade those bastards, because these abilities are absolutely insane. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me see. Yeah, okay, so these abilities, you see he can get Power Specialist at 1250, even though he doesn't have 90 power move. So same thing with Von Miller. He was able to get Finesse Specialist or something, even though he doesn't have the required attributes to get that. So I thought that was just pretty cool. I didn't capitalize on the defensive players, unfortunately, because I didn't have enough time, but it is what it is. Now, some people are saying that these abilities are still working, even though they're not showing up at the time of recording this video, which is cool. We'll see what happens when you guys get home later. Hopefully, they let us keep some of these abilities, or at least they refund us. I'm not, as you guys can see, I just want to see if there was any difference between Power Specialist and Finesse Specialist. Not really. There's no real difference. Maybe there is, and maybe I just have to go to Tier 2 because some of the abilities, they do vary between what slot you choose them in. Like I should have known this at the time of recording, but the tier 2 abilities may have more options. But you see here, there's man up that Jalen Ramsey will eventually be able to get. But there's an even better ability that I really want. It's not secure tackler. It's not jukebox. It's not zoned out. But it's called universal coverage, and I think that's gonna be the really good one. I want to see what Lurker does as well. I think Lurker can potentially be good. I'm pretty sure Pat Tillman can get it already naturally, but universal coverage is going to be what I think the best ability in the game for defensive backs. We'll have to see if and how it works, and if it's even worth it, because those D-line abilities, I mean, you can't complain about pressure. I'll always take pressure over coverage. Like, I feel like defensive pressure is just better. But taking a look at the linebackers, I did check Shazier can get Lurker as well. So if you wanted to use an ability on one of your linebackers, your Shazier, your user, then I strongly suggest getting Lurker, or maybe just trying it. I'm not sure if that's going to give us the Madden 19 animations or the spec catch animations, but I hope it does, because if it does, then I might have to go ahead and shed a couple million 100 million training points to get that. But as you see here, Von Miller, you see he can get finesse specialist, strip specialist, all these abilities, tackle supreme that he wasn't able to get before. So, again, I wish I could tell you guys to capitalize on it, but unfortunately, we are way past that point. And then, of course, Pat Tillman, there's, he already has basically all the abilities that he can get. You see all these abilities, nothing real, special. I mean, it's Pat Tillman, like, I want universal coverage on him, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But also, just to show you guys, a clip of me going ahead and purchasing, these abilities, to show you that, yes, you could at the time. Hopefully they fixed it, because at the time it's not working. But I decided to go ahead and cover my assets by saving a clip of me buying some of these abilities. You see here. You see all the tier 3 abilities. You see how you're able to buy some of them, like Identifier. You can go ahead and buy some of those abilities. I was just looking to see if you can buy in any other slot, see if you can buy in tier 1, so I don't have to waste a tier 3. And I was actually able to buy in my tier 2 slot, I believe. So I went ahead and purchased that for 600 training, which I think is an absolute win. I mean, if you always know where the user is, then you can go ahead and take advantage of that. Especially a lot of the plays I run, I can just flip a play, throw away from their side, maybe even snap them when they're on the D lineman. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with all abilities. Otherwise, I would have had an absolute field day buying these abilities. But since then, they went ahead and took them away, or at least visually they took them away, so maybe there'll be some compensation packs. I tried to see if I can get any other abilities, any other glitchy abilities. Like, I would have loved to get Edge Threat Elite, but that just wasn't possible, unfortunately. I tried it. I even went to Von Miller, I believe, or no, I went to tier 3 on Reggie White before going to Von Miller to see if I can do it. I really want that Edge Threat Elite, and I was heartbroken to find out that you cannot get it. Fortunately, you can get things like Run Stopper. I should have got Run Stopper, but Edge, Edge Threat is too good to pass up. Unfortunately, I really. I was just heartbroken. It is what it is. Yeah, it would have been glitchy. Probably would have been cheating, low key. I mean, actually, not even low key, high key cheating, but still, you can see that it's no go on tier 1. So I just had to double check to go through. Some of these abilities are really good. I play, a little bit of franchise, and that Run Stopper ability is actually pretty good. I mean, that's franchise, though. I mean, I use the same rule set, all Madden competitive, but still, maybe it's just different in MUT. Maybe there's a lot of differences and nuances that I'm not really accounting for. But you see me desperately try to buy Edge Threat Elite. I really wanted it, but it seems like you can only get abilities that are within range. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Oh, as you see, they took my abilities away. But thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you like this video. Dislike you did not. I'll see you guys later. Hopefully, EA compensates us. See ya. Peace out.